The Rise and Fall of Adolf Hitler, How One Man Led the World to War. Adolf Hitler's journey from an obscure Austrian painter to the architect of one of history's most devastating conflicts is a tale of ambition, manipulation, and unparalleled destruction. Born on April 20th, 1889, in Braunau am Inn, Austria, Hitler's early life was marked by artistic aspirations and deep-seated nationalist sentiments. His rejection from the Academy of Fine Arts Vienna fueled a growing resentment, laying the groundwork for his radical ideologies. In 1913, Hitler moved to Munich, Germany, seeking a fresh start. The outbreak of World War I in 1914 provided him with a sense of purpose. He enlisted in the Bavarian army, serving as a messenger on the Western Front. The war's end, with Germany's defeat and the Treaty of Versailles, left Hitler embittered and determined to restore his adopted homeland to its former glory. In 1919, Hitler joined the German Workers' Party, which he soon transformed into the National Socialist German Workers' Party, Nazi Party. His oratory skills and propaganda acumen propelled him to leadership. The failed beer hall Putsch of 1923, an attempted coup in Munich, led to his imprisonment. During this time, he authored Mein Kampf, outlining his vision for Germany's future and his virulent anti-Semitic beliefs. The Great Depression of the late 1920s and early 1930s created widespread economic despair in Germany, which Hitler exploited to gain popular support. By 1932, the Nazi Party had become a dominant force in German politics. On January 30th, 1933, President Paul von Hindenburg appointed Hitler as Chancellor. Seizing this opportunity, Hitler swiftly consolidated power. The Reichstag fire in February 1933 allowed him to push through the Reichstag fire decree, suspending civil liberties and enabling the arrest of political opponents. The Enabling Act, passed in March 1933, granted him dictatorial powers, effectively dismantling the Weimar Republic's democratic framework. Once in control, Hitler initiated policies aimed at rearming Germany and expanding its territory. The remilitarization of the Rhineland in 1936, the annexation of Austria in 1938, and the occupation of Czechoslovakia's Sudetenland demonstrated his aggressive expansionism. On September 1st, 1939, Germany's invasion of Poland triggered World War II. Employing Blitzkrieg tactics, German forces rapidly conquered much of Europe, including France, by 1940. Central to Hitler's regime was the Holocaust, the systematic extermination of 6 million Jews and millions of others deemed undesirable. Concentration and extermination camps became sites of unimaginable atrocities, reflecting the depths of Nazi ideology. The tide of war turned against Germany following the failed invasion of the Soviet Union in 1941 and the entry of the United States into the conflict. By 1944, Allied forces were advancing from both the east and west. Hitler's refusal to surrender and insistence on total war led to catastrophic losses for Germany. In his final act of defiance, he issued the Nero Decree in March 1945, ordering the destruction of Germany's infrastructure to prevent its use by advancing Allied forces. However, this order was largely ignored by his officials as Soviet forces encircled Berlin in April 1945. Hitler retreated to his Führer bunker beneath the Reich chancellery. On April 29th, he married his longtime companion, Eva Braun. The following day, April 30th, 1945, facing imminent defeat, Hitler and Braun committed suicide. Their bodies were hastily cremated as per his instructions. The next day, German radio announced his death, marking the end of a regime that had brought unparalleled suffering to the world. Hitler's rise and fall serve as a stark reminder of the dangers of unchecked ambition, totalitarianism, and the perils of charismatic leadership devoid of moral compass. The scars left by his actions continue to shape global consciousness, underscoring the imperative to remember and learn from history's darkest chapters.